Hello and welcome back. It's, like I said, it's been 2 days from the last episode. Since I recorded the last episode, I should say. Yes, Pandora? You heard me record, so you just had to move the blinds. Why you got to move the blinds? So nice and warm, though. Yeah, so far today, I moved a couch. I mean, not a couch, a chair. Well, 2 chairs, technically. And one of them might as well be half of a couch. Considering how big it was. No, settings. No. Technology! Yeah. There. Now the journal was, what was it? West East? West East. I must go east. World Shaper. The barrier of this planet that grows outside Janus cultivator were found among the rebels' equipment. The surviving rebel claims that their leader is hiding far away from populated centers. According to the attack indices, define vector of movement for rebels, making it possible to narrow down the search area. Like, as you once sought my help, now I'm seeking yours. The time has come to dispel the final shadow in on our path. I have hidden the truth from you. I know a great deal about those who are disturbing the peace of the local ruler. I know where they are hiding. Allow me to show you the way, on the condition that you bring me to them. I don't think the Rotator needs your revelations right now, Xenos. What is even assuming that you are not lying now as well. No other path was open to me, but now our paths are aligned, and my decision was motivated not by caprice, but by reason. Which compels me now to be honest with the person who can fix all of this. Everything you have discovered, everything you have learned from your kind, they are all traces of the same calamity. A calamity that will eclipse all the strife and wars on the face of this world. All the signs were plain to see, but I was here, and the Monkai failed to recognize the coming storm. Please follow me, Ivan. You must, if this world truly matters to you. Thank you, Minok. You truly must have been brought here by Providence, for no, it was your will alone that brought you here, which has become a blessing for the lesson. Let's go, Alok. I pray to the gods that we are not too late. Okay, we're not going back to the ship, I guess. I collected all this evidence. None of it matters now. Hold on, friends. I'm a dummy, so I need to do my dummy things.
There will be no peace in my wake.
I swear to God, if this is Dark Eld Drakari. Yep. Signs of chaos. Hi there. Why did Pandora always want to annoy her daddy when he's recording? Okay.
They will see. Oh, yes. They all will see.
Can we go this way? We can. Eyes eye? Okay, if we go down there, there's a fox cast. There's also a bunker down there. If we go up here, it looks like a landing pad. So it's pretty much, do we want to go this way? Or do we want to go the other way? There's more cover over here for them to get behind than down here. So let's go down first.
An expected result.
In the shadows of the Imperium's ignorance, my genius, it blossoms. Oh, how they fear the brilliance that eludes their narrow vision. Oh, glorious spectacle of your demise.
I will take you down.
Okay. We'll do it her way. As you already know, I am
In
keen
this tapestry
to
of the
shoot
world,
first and
I
care.
am the rogue thread.
I'm keen to shoot first, care later, but since she spoke up when we literally shot one of them in the head,
Experience. Nothing matters more.
Another annoyance.
Show them no mercy.
I guess that's what I get for trying to play nice. Well, hello there. Actually,
A genius at work. Fate claims another one. What if...
Emperor, give me strength.
I think the loading might have not been the best thing.
Just designate a target. I am not your... I hear you moving. No more.
In my side attacks against the target at the start of her next turn. So it's turn.
A wicked thought. Even I won't do that.
Okay. Looks like that's all we can do.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful. Request approved. Content servitorization denied. Activating force increment.
No, you're not allowed to live.
Let's see to it. The Inquisition sends their regards. But of course, Lord Captain.
My place is at the fore.
Whee!
Indeed.
You don't frighten me.
Game.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
First things first. Let's go. No, 4.
My vow is your desire condemns you.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet. If I may. Isn't this a job for the serfs? Me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
Hit him with a
Isn't
stick!
this a job for the serfs?
I don't think I should have reloaded just to see if something different was going to happen.
creatures!
I understand your intent. If it serves your cause. This tedium is beneath. Fortune favors the swift.
Okay, Ivan, my boy. My boy! Looks like you're gonna have to move.
Let's see. A predictable downfall. A wicked thought. Ah, fate claims another one. What if?
Pascal's not in range again. Well, you know what?
Running binary right.
We probably should have been using this. I just realized that this does more damage. It does damage to people who reject with the reject the flesh feature. Oops.
Suffering is part of the trial.
One day I'll figure out how that works.
I won't object to it. Your reckoning is due. Let's see to it.
A predictable downfall.
I will do my duty. It will be done. Reduced to dust. Victory is imminent.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. If only that were possible.
I deal death with my hands. If I must. That is beneath me. If it serves your cause.
Just shoot the motherfucker.
A genius at work. Let's see. Ha! Fate claims another one. Schemes within this.
High momentum.
That's all Ivan can do for his turn. Hello there!
Beyond the sire is significant value.
For the throne's glory. I feel the power surging.
I didn't mean to do that, but oh well.
Let's see to it.
Follow my lead. At your beck and call.
Holy terror, smite your enemies.
As duty demands.
Oh, I didn't have to redo the fight. Wait, did he just go back up there?
Be careful not to cross my gaze. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
It will be done.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Return this favor tenfold.
I probably should have chosen the thing that makes the warp thing go
I'll
down,
move
but I
swiftly to
forgot.
strike. No weakness is hidden from my sight. I understand your intent.
My spirit.
Moving no more.
Yeah, be right back. Okay, now with that done. How far can you move, Ivan? Let's just get you moving.
Explorators know one route. Forward.
But of course, Lord Captain.
It's fine. It's fine.
Nothing stands against me.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
See, it's fine.
I will do my duty.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
I move as if unseen. This tedium is beneath me. I deal death with my hands.
Unusually dispassionate face is contorted in a grimace of pain and rage. Your alleged activities activates when she begins speaking in her own language. I swear on Kane's riven heart, Moran, you will pay for your treachery. May Mori Hag sunder your fate and cast it away. May the blood of Eldesh flood your throat. Closes her eyes, sucks in the breath through her teeth, and quickly murmurs something. When she opens her eyes, her face is once again a mask of cool serenity. She looks at you and begins to speak, this time in low Gothic. Please excuse me, Aletach. I allowed the turmoil in my soul to win out over my reason. A slip like that cost me more than you can even imagine. My very soul, I must be more careful, even in the face of treachery. Is the one responsible for the rebellions across the against the ruler of Janus, but allow me to tell you everything from the beginning. We call ourselves the children of Assyrian Eldari, is another name of ours. We are the echoes of the great empire that once ruled the galaxy and created new worlds. The time that you call Janus is one of such maiden world, the Lolithan. A haven that our ancestors made for their kind for many millennia. Only the shadows of our predecessors lived amongst the ruins until you humans came here. We are the heirs, and we are entirely within our rights to call the maiden world our own. However, our arrival is a tragedy, not a homecoming. Sorrow seeps into... We belong to Craft World, Kurdach, which fell on the border of the star region. Only the providence of the merciful gods allowed us to escape the fate that befell those whose souls perished amidst the stardust along with our abode. Destroying Eldari Craft World is a serious achievement. I'd like to shake the hand of whoever did it! His green visor flashes with interest, carefully clarifies which border exactly. You do not need to know that, Iron Monkey. I am aware of your looting practices. It's not just him. After the calamity, they offered my kin a sanctuary, a place of respite in the ruins of our ancestors, under the canopy of the forest created by the wisdom of our world singers, living alongside your kin who reap the fruits of our labors with such vulgarity. No, my path brought me to Lithin later by another route. It was Moran who welcomed me here. He was one of the surviving Foreseers of Kurdach. He was with a handful of Asarni who had escaped death and found the path here to the destroyed cradle of our kind. They were outraged when they saw how the Monkai had ravaged our flourishing garden. I know not the answer to that question. Many cycles have passed since I departed those forests, and my kin. They cannot have forgotten me, can they? The Asani, heavens side vessels known as craft worlds, do not enter battle. They cannot win. However, it is in our power to direct the currents so that the elements themselves wash obstacles and enemies from our path. And so it was in this case. Moran, the Farseer from Kurdish, saw a future without the Monkai, and we followed his lead. We simply use the Monkai's passion against them, their love of freedom and anarchy, their love of domination and violence. Stoking enemy between servants and rulers is easy when you targets are governed by emotion rather than reason. My kin became military advisors to the Monkai, who rose up against the rulers of this world. I had a different mission, to become Vistina's handler, since the rebels would be unable to get to her until both sides were sufficiently weakened. The ruler of the humans had never seen a child of Suran before, and so she accepted the lie about a degenerate branch of Monkai dwelling far from their own kind. Like your arrive has thrown my path into disarray and lifted the veil on the truth that has been hidden from me. While I was shadowing the humans ruler, I failed to see the signs that there was another threat looming over the lift besides the Monkai steeds. The threat should be familiar to you, as it is to other intelligent species in the galaxy. We call it Silatresh, she who thirsts, goddess of chaos. Slanesh. And I might add, Slanesh is, I think, technically both genders? Due to them being pleasure and pain. So who thirst are the names of the Aldari who give the Chaos God Slanesh their ultimate enemy. Slanesh is the god of passion, excess, and forbidden pleasure. It is known for his fickle and treacherous nature. Disfigurements, it seems you call these mutations, are the sure sign of his threat. By mutilating living forms, the malevolent power subjugates them and bends them to its will. You have seen the deformities in the face of those who are closer to the lifted body than others, the rebels who hide under the canopy of these forests. The Monkai are weak in spirit. They are susceptible to the prepositions of she who thirsts, and in their drive to attain her poisoned gifts, they perform persistent rituals in her name. Rituals that require sacrifices, like the Monkai who were brought to the palace and never seen again. The signs that have been revealed to me, they are all indicate that the presence of corruption on this world, tendrils of corruption may be threading through the world's spirit, poison it even as we speak. But for corruption to take hold of the planet so quickly requires effort directed by the will of another. I believe Vizervanet is a thrall of the will of Slanesh. Object, the governor who has dutifully served the dynasty and the Imperium for decades. Ivan, I hope you will not stand for such slander aimed at one of your finest servants. So as it may be, the Imperium's history knows many cases where even the most steadfast followers of the creed would turn from his light. It has to tap into many fonts of knowledge to turn Janus into a prosperous agri-world. Perhaps one of those fonts became her undoing. There is only one crime graver than serving Sanarth, is betraying the children of Asara for her benefit. Ron saw the paths. He beheld the future. How could he not see the dark stain on its face? How could he fail to do anything in his power to rid the Lithan of this canker? And more piercing. Before I rip this poison seed from this body, I will make more men answer me. Perhaps the signs I uncovered have failed to convince you. I pray to the gods that other proof may or dispute you will emerge to sway your opinion. So is deceitful and cunning. She subtly penetrates the soul, offering false perfections, luring victims into her web and promises of the wicked ideal. The ruler of the Monkai perhaps does not even know that her soul has been corrupted. This one is untrue. You can't kill us all! Actually, they could. You do not know. Go down. We can go down over here as well. Interesting. Okay, Ranger, Spirit Stones. What Spirit Stones are? That's basically the soul of an Eldari is in that. Okay, and since we don't have Eldari physique, we can't use it. Cargo. It's a chain sword, not a force sword, and this is what? A power sword, so that would probably be better for him. But let's give View it, because it makes more sense. I just need to remember, make him have Drukhari. Melt-a-gun. We don't need a melt-a-gun. This Shuriken Catapult is an exotic ranged weapon, two-handed. Problem is, if it was one-handed, we probably would take it, but since it's one-handed, we will not.
One step at a time amidst the madness.
Keep a sharp eye.
I mean, he has to be seeing this chaos corruption. It's literally in broad daylight. Oh, that's where his body went.
I sense something nearby.
What lies beyond? Curiosity sings in my veins.
You interrupted my thoughts. I need to find the answers. Too hard for a simple monkey? Watch your steps. My success was inevitable. I have learned much in my exile.
I mean, just look at all this chaos corruption!
Nothing's
how
impossible for
intriguing.
this old officer.
Failed my kin.
Oh! At least it didn't damage anyone. More grenades, and we got data slate. So, let's see what we got. Kurt, I know it's been rough for you since the meeting by the ruins. First contact leaves an impression on everyone, but when I recommend you to the commander, I never thought you wouldn't have the stomach to process the truth. Think what you want, but I'm still your friend. I don't want anything to happen to you because of your own stupidity. I saw your bag with the packs of Nutri bars that our lads brought from the settlement, and if you thought no one would notice a couple of clips missing from Torbon's pack, you thought wrong. I want to give you a chance. Return the goods. You know, every Nutri bar counts these days. The stuff that grows in the forest is no longer edible, and we're in need of weapons more than ever. I can guess why you need all this. You want to split, abandon our cause, go home, and pretend nothing happened. But I'm not writing this to appeal to your conscience. I just want to say that you're a marked man now, Kurt. After meeting the higher-ups, cutting and running is the worst thing you can try to do. They are watching those who've seen them. They won't let you leave. Let's talk. Just talk. You and me in private. Let me know when you're in the camp.
An expected result.
Applaud my brilliance. Patience? My nerves are frayed. Cower before the mind's unhinged.
Oh! Let's see who gets attacked first.
If it serves your cause. If I must.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
At your beck and call.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Pascal!
Activate calculated fury algorithm.
There we go.
The analysis successful.
Let's see.
Indeed. One fewer target. At your beck and call.
Get me a target. I won't object to it. I'm done with this one.
They will see. Oh, yes. They all will see.
Keep a sharp eye. Oh, too hard for a simple monkey. My success was inevitable.
My house would be proud of me.
One step at a time.
So much race
amidst the
phone.
madness.
The tall being in fine long garments turns to you, their face hidden behind the black visor of their helmet. When they begin to speak, even from a distance you feel the air around the figure grow cold. Monkai, you should not be here. Strides forward, her eyes flashing. Warren, I am calling you to account. You said that the great danger threatening that lurked in the hearts of the Monkai in their greed and ignorance. And all the while, another enemy was looming over this world. An enemy who tracks you, you should have seen in things to come. Salaresh, she who thirsts is threatening this world, and you hid it from us. Answer me. Did you or did you not behold our greatest foe in the Lithur's future? Did you lie to me? After the two tall Eldari behind her start moving, one looking around at the leader, while the other lets out a cry, muffled under his visor. The rebels beside you cringe, as though the Eldari speech causes him pain. He strains to say something, but Ren makes an imperious gesture, and the soldiers meekly straighten up and salute, staring at the Xenos with slavish devotion. The rope figure inclines their head, and then they begin to speak. You're like the outcast. You left this world. You left the path that was set out for you. You brought unknown Monkai to our refuge, and now you speak to me with unseemly anger. Your long wandering far from it has altered your mind and tainted your sight. My wandering are the path I have chosen for myself. Far from the walls of Kodrech, I have seen and come to know things that no Eldari could hid away in a craft world their entire life. Why do you deny my word about Solanish? It is because you were lying to me, my kin, when you showed us the true path. The Exarch, this Elkert, was the first person to discover the coming of Slanesh, one of them whom the Monkai called Chaos Gods. Without him, I would still be deceived by your words about destiny and the true future. Monkai revealing paths, it's ludicrous. Monkai bring pain and strife in our time and for all time. How can you trust a Monkai after what we taught you? After hearing the sorrowful song of the dying world, turns his head towards you. It was not chance that brought her down. Monkai destroyed our ancient home, stripped us of our defenses, doomed us to wander amidst the cold stars. No, maybe we brought down the craft world, but here's the thing. We were still playing with sticks when your empire fell. The colors of these Xenos are painful to behold, but there is just as much pain in their hearts, or could it be fear, despair? I cannot tell. The hues are too strong. Punches and trickle of blood run down her cheek. Gazes at you intensely. If these words had come from an Eldari, I would have believed them, but you are merely a Monkai, a plaything of your own passion. Any emotion that holds you of your soul can drive out all traces of reason and You are playing with words and avoiding the question. Note of desperation and rage are creeping into his voice now. The terrain is under threat from our eternal foe, and yet you more concerned about the presence of the Exarch and then the corruption that is flowing through the veins of this world. Did you never consider that your war might simply be hastening such triumph? Perhaps the ruler's servants, in their effort to protect her, will resort to more and more instruments of corruption. Leans down over to his tone menacing. You left her in its darkest hour to gratify your ego. You came to us on the Litho, and I accepted you as one of our own. I even gave you a real purpose of outcast. And you dare insult me, a Farseer. I will not miss. It was a mistake to let you into our circle. You have turned our efforts to survival into dust with your own hands. I am a child of Asren Moran, not a plaything in the cold hands of fate, which you claim speaks through your mouth. My choice of path is no worse than yours or any other Eldari's, and my path calls me to fight our true enemy, not eradicate the Monkai. If it comes to it, I will stand with them, for this Elichiart can see what you are blind to, Farseer. Very, she pointedly lays her hand on her weapon, looking away from the Farseer. Dark is beholden to her emotion as you Monkai are. Isn't that why she abandoned her true path? And after years of wandering, her blood has run dry and become more like you. Speak then, if you have something to say. The name of that danger is Monkai. I will see to that the purge of those defiled her face. Then again, there's one way to prove to me that the Monkai truly do care about the well-being of their captured world. Eliminate the ruler of the Monkai, sojourning on Lithran, and relinquish the governing this world to me and my kin. The Lithran herself will stand as certainly for our agreement, as will your compatriots who live on it, and the profit that you will gain by tilling the maiden world. When it tilts its head to the side, our human helpers will replace the leaders of the Monkai. We will be the ones who govern from the shadows. You have the word of a child of Esra who venerates life for far more than any of you. Which is more, Monkai, I have not decided to inflict harm upon Ethra and the land of Eldari ancestors. Oh dear. Says nothing for a few minutes and address and adds mockingly, I suppose my demands can be considered a gift for the likes of you. You cannot wish for anything better than other stewards to rule over Monkai without bloodshed. The statement predicting future success is fallacious. Security dogmas are based on data on confrontations with xeno races, and there have been 0 cases of successful coexistence. This is a gross violation of very sacred conduct of the Imperium. I do not know, Ivan, what is this willfulness. I promise you giants will face the most serious consequences. I don't give a shit anymore! Stares at you for several seconds and says, an alliance. That's how you interpret what I said. Then again, if you prefer that word, let us call it an alliance. We will protect the Lethan, but we will do so without violence. We will work for the interests of our race and our world through trusted Monkai, while we remain in the shadows of the forest. This will be safer for everyone. If it remains in our charge, I am willing to come to an agreement. We will not lose another kinsman, and we will be able to tend to the world, which has suffered so many years under humanity's yoke. As regards to the ruling Monkai, makes a gesture, and Eldari behind him takes offerings first. We will help you. The rebels nod in satisfaction. That's good, that's good. Our commanders should stay in charge. They know what to do. They know what's best, what pleases the God Emperor. He speaks the last word in a fairly audible whisper, wincing as if in pain from a splitting headache. Gives you a long, sturdy look. Wait, Elok, before you leave these forests forever, take me with you to the distant suns. The tales of the children of Asar and the Lilith is coming to an end, but somewhere out there among the cold stars of the cosmos that your kind calls the expanse, there are others deprived of home, lost, suffering. Shuts her eyes and grief twists her finely sculpted features. We can help one another. You will be my wings, and I your wandering spear, and your voice of reason. Should you encounter my kin, if that is still not enough, I promise you a wondrous reward. Elok, the treasure of my world, hidden to the vastness of space, is exchanged for the rescue of my kin. If you remain true, blah blah blah. Even your request is worded not as a plea, but a treaty. Shifts slightly and lowers her head. A ghost of a smile appears on her lips. My heart sings at the thought of this approaching liberation, but we must not rest until the service still mar the face of the mating world. And remember your promise, we will leave. It will be distant stars, Bran saw them in his vision and then sang mournful songs about the fate of my people. I will fight beside you until the song of the stars turns into a funeral lament. Look, when it comes to chaos, I will have help. These guys may not like it, but it is required. For if we do not take this help, we will be in ever so much more danger. Plus, this isn't the only world that's like this. But yeah, as I said, this is best case scenario. Skill. I only brought this Inquisitor boy with us so we can know. I am very much aware that what I'm doing is not good, but technically we're already, how do I put it? We already have an alliance with the Eldari already, technically. Or at least we're starting to form one. with everything that's been going on with Papa Smurf. Well, mainly to the point is this.
Failure is a bitter taste.
Let's get us back to the entrance then. Oh, never mind. Oh, that's gonna be the end of this episode, and I'll see you all in the next.